So let's talk about the packaging first, how the brushes came to me. So when the brushes came, they came in this bag. It has the BH Cosmetics logo on it. The good thing is that all the metal surfaces, they are covered with the plastic wrap so that you can like take it off like, oh wow. And this is such a reflective cover. The BH Cosmetics Smokes and Mirror brush set, it retails for I guess $24. I would link that in the description box, or it would be somewhere on the screen. But I got for like for the Indian because I stay in India, so in India I got it for like 12 to 1500, but there was some off on the website itself, so you can always check for the discounts. So when I take out these brushes, we have many brushes, new brushes, new makeup. It's so soothing to like have them in your hands. So this is basically the assortment of face and eye brushes. I'm gonna explain to you about all these brushes, and simultaneously we're gonna do some makeup also, so you can continue watching. So let me just talk about the brushes first. So the brushes comes in, basically I should start from like this kabuki brush. So all the brushes are wrapped in the plastic bags itself. So you can see this, the brushes has like gunmetal type of color, and the surface is so reflected and reflective, and every brush has that name written on it. You can see 4, 1, 2. So this bristles are smoky gray, or yeah, smoky gray gray in color, and they're super soft. Yes, they're soft, and I liked how the curvature of brushes, it's like good for a grip. If you want to grip the brush, it's like super handy. Like the brush won't slip off. The grip would be strong with this type of curvature. Yes, the bristles are densely packed and smoky gray appearance. They are like luxurious packing, and they look luxurious too. Reflective surfaces and gunmetal shape. I really live for this mirror type of packaging. Yes, so they feel good. I love them. Now let's just see how they perform. Let's start with the demonstration part or the review part of the video. So first I'm gonna start with this angled kabuki brush. Yes, top buffer brush. So this brush is supposed to be a foundation brush, and it is supposed to apply your foundation flawlessly. So we're gonna see that it will apply your foundation flawlessly or not. For me, a foundation brush is good if it's densely packed, has soft bristles, which these brushes definitely have. I can feel it. They have literally soft brushes. I don't know because I'm filming on literally other day when I filmed the intro part, and this is literally different days. So because I have unpacked the brushes also, so I cannot now like redo the intro part also, because I wanted to show you the whole thing. For today's video, I'm gonna take the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. The brush is not picking up much product. That is good. Let me just apply. By the way, I have applied my primer, and not primer, I have applied my moisturizers. Not into primers much. By the way, these brushes are used once, so because I opened the brushes, I filled up the video, and then the video was all gone, so I have to film again. So can you see the product like absorbed into my skin, and the brush did not absorb much product. The color is still somewhat same. Obviously you can see there is some product, there is some change of color in here, but most of the product is on my face. The coverage, it's also good. So I loved how the brush packed the foundation on my face. So I'll just complete the foundation on this side of the face. I am back with the foundation on my face. So another brush we have here is the powder brush. So this powder brush is called the powder brush only. So this powder brush has a dome shaped top. It is somewhat smaller than I usually use on my face, but I have been the biggest fan of this brush these days, because yeah, it is smaller than my pack brush. You can see that my pack brush, it just need 1 or 2 swipes, but it's more densely packed. But this brush is not densely packed, but when I use it on my face, it's like it's on whole of my face in one swipe, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna use my Maybelline powder. The powder brush is also like has replaced my pack brush, because I love my brushes like which can do the powdering in 1 or 2 swipes. The working wise, both the brushes work same, and like even this brush has like big top, this has a dome shaped top. It doesn't matter, they're literally working in the same way. So I'm back with the contour on, and now I'm gonna review this third brush in the kit. I don't know which is the first brush. So this is the blush brush. So I like the organization of bristles in this brush. You just need to do 1 or 2 swipes from here for the brush section, and I literally like how I can pick it up from here. Now I'm gonna pick up this color of blush. This color of blush from this palette, and I'm gonna swipe it on the this is literally a very light color, but the brush has picked up a lot of color, and it takes thumbs up from me. All these 3 brushes, I am using them back and forth every day, every single day. I'm gonna talk about the eye makeup or the other brushes, which are these brushes right here. I'm gonna go off screen to paint my eyelids. I just prepped my eyes with MAC Painterly Pot. Now we're gonna start with some eye makeup. So what I'm gonna do, first I'm gonna take you through these brushes. So I have like 5 brushes here, which are number it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let me just tell you about the eye brushes, about the way I'm gonna use them on my face, obviously. So first we have the number 7 brush, which is a blending brush. So about the number 7 brush, I don't know how is it a crease brush. They have written on the website that this number 7 brush is used for blending on the crease. So if you can see, the bristles of this brush are not that fluffy that I'm gonna use it for blending on my crease, but since they have said that we're gonna do it their way, we're gonna use it for blending on my crease. So I'm taking a color, I patted the excess off, blending the transition color on my crease. So the claims were kind of right actually. So this brush is actually blending the crease area, the transition color pretty well. Okay, the brush has blended the color pretty well, but I have one problem with the brush, because it's not that fluffy. So my hand movements are really restricted. I can feel like it's such a flat brush that I have to go like this and this on the crease area, but it has worked for the blending of color. But as far as the holding of the brush and the comfortness of the hand is related, I didn't like the application. So if you can relate what I'm saying. So now I'm going to take this another brush, which is number 8, smaller blending brush, I guess. Yes, this is a small blending crease brush. I'm gonna take another a brick red color from the same palette, tap the excess off, and now I'm gonna stay a little bit lower. So yes, this brush is working actually good. This is like the Sigma E25 brush, which is like smaller blending brush. So yes, takes a thumbs up from me and me. I'm gonna take another darker color, keeping the colors a little bit low so that there's a nice transition effect given the number 6 brush, which is angled shadow brush. I don't know what angled shadow brush will do, but what I will do with the angled shadow brush, I'm gonna take some color and I'm gonna use it as on the angle of my eye. So I'm gonna take a chocolate pukey color. I just want to give it a little shade on the outside of the eye, which is done. And now what I'm gonna do, this brush is also done, but we're gonna see if it can be used as a contour brush for the nose also. So I'm gonna keep it aside. I'm gonna just cut a little bit of crease over here, and then I'm going to apply a little bit of color over here. This is going to be shimmer. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of the shimmer, but I don't hate shimmers. I like shimmers on my eyes. Take this concealer brush and start cutting the crease. I hope you can see it. We have done this cut crease now, and I take this shade right here and I'll apply with the same brush, obviously, because they have told us that it's a shader brush also. But before that, I'm gonna just set it with a little bit of powder. Now I'm gonna use the shimmer color over here. I have done 2 or 3 things with the brush. I'm gonna take my angle brush and blend the crease area with that rust color in the palette. And then maybe a little bit of circular motions over here. The circular motions are literally necessary at this part of the video. So now the eye makeup is nice and blended. So we have another brush over here which is meant for eyes. I don't know how. This is the brush, but the problem with this brush is they are saying this is as an eyeliner brush. I don't know how can I use this type of brush for my eyeliner, because this portion of this, the diameter of the brush is literally big. I'm not gonna take that risk and do my makeup which I have done so far. So good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna fill my eyebrows with the brush. I'm gonna brush my hair first, the eyebrows first, real quickly. I don't want this video to be like 100 minutes. I'm gonna take this thing called Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and I'm gonna literally soften it first, because I don't know why it hardens every single time. What I'm gonna fill my brows, starting from the, I've never shown my brow before, but I'm gonna just fill my brow. Okay, the brush feels soft on application and it is filling up my brows nicely. Nice, huh? So yes, it has definitely worked for my brows, but I cannot think in 100 years that this will work for my eyeliner. You can see the difference between both the brows. The brushes filled the brows real quickly, and it was just a matter of 1 or 2 or 3 swipes. It was a matter of 3 swipes basically, and my eyebrows are filled. I'm so happy with it. I'm gonna quickly do my other eye, and I'm gonna come back with my makeup on, and we are just left with one brush, which is the lip liner brush. I'm gonna do that lip lining part in front. Oh, but before that, I'm gonna do the nose contouring with the angle brush. That was a promise. So what I'm gonna do, I'm taking my Hoola bronzer and I'm gonna contour my nose. Hoola bronzer is the best bronzer and the mirror is the worst mirror. How can you even look in the mirror? Okay. I'm gonna do my other eye and do my other brow. What is left, the highlighter and lip would be done on screen. But so I am back with the rest of my makeup on. I'm gonna take the oldie but a goodie, which is my MAC Global Glow. This is the first highlighter I had in my life, and this is one of my favorite highlighter. I have mentioned it in my favorite videos also. I've taken it on, I don't know which part of the brush. It's like the middle and the side of the brush. Highlight. Okay. Firstly, again, the bristles feel super soft and I love the feeling of the bristles. And now I'm gonna take more highlighter. Yes, give me the glow. This is not that type of brush which I can keep on my vanity every day because it's too large. For highlighting every day, I need something small, which is again a fan brush of mine. It does such a good job, which is a ginger brush. It's so thin brush and it does the work so properly. So I'm happy with it. Highlight the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow. So now I have a fair idea of how and why this brush is here in this kit. So this brush are for those who are intensely, deeply and too much into highlighting. Yes, this is for those girls which love highlighting. For the lips, I'm going to do the BH Cosmetics lip only, which is a very nude color called Sophia. So I am going to do this lipstick with the brush. With this brush, yes, with this, the lips are done. I'm so nude on my lips because the eyeliner is so dramatic. So I wanted to be nude on my lips. And what my verdict would be about the brushes is these 3 brushes are the bomb.com. I mean, they are on my vanity, man. I'm using this for every single day. It has replaced my past brush, and I love this brush. Ever since I got this brush, I was all into this brush. But this has like taken a backstage, so stay there. So these 3 brushes, these are like good brushes. You can obviously, if you want, you can buy them separately also, because these 3 brushes are the bomb.com. The 4th brush, face brush, which is this one, is very good brush for the highlighting queens of mine. So obviously, and about the lip brush and these brushes, eyebrow brush is a good one. I doubt about this blending brush. They said this is the blending crease brush. Okay, that has blended my brush, but it has blended my the color on the crease, but I felt that there was a little bit of problem in blending the brush. I don't know what. So here, going back, I'm not using it because the fluffiness which I wanted in the blending brush, it's not there in the brush. But this brush, the second small blending brush, this is a good brush when you want to pack the color a little bit lower in the crease area. So that, yes, this takes a thumbs up. The crease brush, all the shader brush or the concealer patting brush, this brush worked nice when I patted on the concealer, when I did the shading with the color with this brush, when I did the powder application with the brush, because I've done 3-4 things like this. Should buy this one. And then this brush, which is the angled shadow brush. Okay, when I was doing my other eye, then I realized that you can give that that triangular motion. If you doubt on your skills with blending, then you can give a triangle on the side of the of your eyes, and you can blend the colors over there. So this is also good buy. So we are left with the lip brush. Lip brush is totally optional. I don't think so that many people do like lip brush, or they are into lip brushes. So that is total your call that you want to buy this. I'm sorry, lip brush is not here. You want to buy this lip brush or not. And the eyebrow brush obviously was a win for me, because look at the eyebrows, they look so groomed. Do tell me if you want me to review some other product, if you want me to do any type of videos in the comment section. If you are like willing to watch me do some makeup, you can also watch other videos of mine. The links would be in the description box. My last video was on a face pack DIY face pack which I made from the Multani Mitti. You can also watch that video, it will be somewhere here. My social handles would be revolving in the video itself. So before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and leave down a comment, press that notification bell so that you would be notified every single time I post a video. So with this, the review is over, the video is over. Okay, bye. I'll meet you in the next video. Bye. And you can also watch some of the videos which will be on the screen.